In this video, we are going to install Oracle Linux, the latest version, that is 10, which is available recently, I think in the June or July. So I'm going to install this latest version on VirtualBox. So if you go to this page, I already provided in the link this page. So if you go to this page, you can see this is the Oracle Linux installation media, how to download this one. So first thing, you can go with this latest, that is the 10.0, and click on this full ISO. This is the first, this one. Okay, so once you download this file, then we can go ahead to install in VirtualBox. So I already downloaded this file. You can see the size is around 8 GB. Okay, so let me go ahead to create one virtual machine. So click on new, and you can put your like virtual machine name. Yeah, you can put the name like Oracle Linux 10 VM1, and you can select your folder where the file should be placed. Then the ISO media we can select later, and make sure this Linux and 64-bit selected. Then we can go ahead for this hardware section. Here I go with 8 gig of memory, and CPU 1 is also fine. If you have enough CPU, we can select 2. And the hard disk, I can go with 50 GB or something. I think you can go with 20 gig, and click on finish. And after that, if you want static IP, you can add second interface, that is what is that, uh, hostile interface, and accordingly you can choose the interface name. Yeah, so once all these things is completed, then you can go ahead for the click on the start. Then it will ask for the ISO file to attach, from where it will boot off. Yeah, so now it's asked for the ISO file. Here I can select this ISO file in my software directory. I selected Oracle Linux 10 mounted directory. Yeah, so you can go with the first option, that is install Oracle Linux. Then hit enter. It will take couple of seconds to come off that user interface, so that we can go ahead for the installation. We can wait few seconds. It is booting up from the ISO. Yeah, so now the UI screen is coming. So now we can select your language. So I can go with English and keep the default one, then click on the continue. So now we can select the installation destination, and here you can go with either the custom one or the default one, that is the automatic. So I will go with the automatic selection. So now we can go ahead for the root account creation. Here we can enable the root account, and you can provide the password. You can put the password 2 times, and you can click on the root SSH login with password, because later we can access using putty. Click on done 2 times, because this is a short password, that's why, otherwise it's not required. Then click on begin installation. It will start the installation. It will take couple of seconds, I think couple of minutes. So I'll pause this video. So now the installation is completed. Now we can reboot this system. You can see here. So click on reboot system. Now it is rebooted. Hopefully the ISO should be detached. Now it's booted off from the installed disk. see the start of Windows. Now click on the start setup, click on next, and you can use add some user, but I'm going to go with the user 1 username. Click on next. You can set the password. All done. Now start using Oracle Linux server. You can skip this recommended things. Skip if you go with this terminal. And you can double click. It's same like Rocky Linux, because all are like RPM based distribution. And if you want sudo access, sudo issue hyphen, put the username password user1. Okay, now we can get this root password, I mean the root, so we can reset the root password here, sshd. Then you can put the root, then you can set the password for the root. Yeah, root password successfully set. You can exit if you want. And yeah, so now you are able to log into this root account. And if you want to set the the static IP, you can follow my previous videos for the Rocky Linux, how to set off the static IP. Same thing you can apply here. Okay. Yeah, from the YouTube you can search this video or like Rocky Linux SSS or static IP setup. So I already created for this thing, and if you go through the description you can get this nmcli command, how to set this IP address. Okay, so nmcli connection show. So the first interface is used for the internet connection. So, and the second interface I'm going to use for this static IP. Okay, so you can see there is no IP address assigned to this second interface. So let me go with this static IP setup. So if you want to assign like 205, I think the interface name is remains same. Some unusual characters are copied. So now it most probably set the IP address. You can see now it is set the IP address accordingly like 205. Okay, so if you want to enable this SSS connection, you can, for the root account you can go with this to edit this file. This is the configuration file. Paste this one and you can search for the root login somewhere. Yes, so you can copy this one, PermitRootLogin as yes. Yes, then you can restart this service, I think. Yes, so once you set this thing, then you can restart this service, sshd service. Yeah, so this thing done, and we need to forget this one. We need to bring up this interface, whatever we set this interface IP, we need to bring up that one paste this one off, successfully off. If you check this one, and for the remote access you should disable this firewall, otherwise you can open this firewall port accordingly. Yeah, I disabled this one. Okay, so let me disconnect and connect again. This IP address ssh root 192.168.56.205. Yes, you can put the root password. Now I can see the login prompt. Okay, from your host machine itself you can try. Let me try from my host machine itself. Let me try from the empty putty. Put the IP address and the host name and the password you can put. Let me try. Double click on this file. Now it should ask for accept. Now you can able to log into this machine. Okay, you can check the same IPA, the same IP address is assigned, and you can change the hostnamectl, set host name, like Oracle Linux 10 VM1. Yeah, if you check the host name, now you can see the same thing, and you can check the TCOS release file, and you can see it is showing like Oracle Linux 10, and the package update procedure remains same like Oracle Linux. DNF update -y, so it will take couple of seconds to refresh this repo. Now it is installing all these packages. You can see the download size is around 1 gig. It will take couple of seconds, I think, based on your internet speed. Almost 150 packages almost downloaded. Almost it is going to complete all this package. 206 packages are there. Now it is installing all these packages, which the download is completed. So we almost completed this installation. It is in the last phase. You can see in this Linux, so we are getting the latest kernel, that like 6.12, which is the kernel module. So it is almost completed, and you can see it is showing like completed. And let me clear this screen. You can check all these things from here. You name -a, this kernel version. Everything looks good. Yeah, I think we have covered all these things with the basic installation and the how to set the static API and remote root access. All these things completed. Thank you guys.